Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Greg. This is Daily Driver Rebuilds, and right here I have 2008 BMW. It's a car I picked up from the auction at Copart, and I just replaced these doors. These are from the scrapyard. I picked these up to replace these doors right here. Each one of them had a big, huge dent in it, and I just replaced these. And in this video, I'm gonna be replacing this B pillar right here with the one that's on that door, because the one on that door does not have this gouging right here. So we're replacing these pillars right here. Well, this one's good. We're gonna be replacing this one, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. I've already started a little bit. You gotta roll down the window first of all. And then after you roll down the window, make sure you have the door open, because you gotta pry this little piece of plastic back right here, because the piece of rubber kind of sits up underneath it. You get a putty knife or some type of nylon tool under there, pry it off to where you can get that lip of the rubber out from underneath this piece of plastic. And it'll make it much easier to pull the rubber out of here. So we're pulling the rubber out of here because to get this pillar off, there's screws that hold it in. 3 screws there and 1 down there. So we got to remove those screws. Once we get those out, we'll be able to pull this thing out and up out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these screws off, and then we'll pull it out. You can probably see in the time lapse, I peeled this piece of rubber off this edge on the front side of the door as well. And there's a little hook that goes around the metal frame of the door, and you gotta work it off of that edge right there. But once you get it worked off the edge, we should be able to go ahead and start wiggling this thing up out of the door. There'll be a little bit down in here that you gotta pull up out of there. All right, so got it out of there. All it is a thin kind of sheet of metal, and you gotta really kind of pull on it to get it out of there, but it'll come up and come out. I believe this is here because somebody tried to pry into the driver's door and they scuffed it all up because they probably locked the keys in there or something. Now that we got this one out of there, I'm gonna get the one off the other door the same way and put it back on. All right, so you can see we got our new pillar in here. Looks real nice. It's not scratched up or anything. And I went ahead and I pulled off this chrome piece because I'm also replacing it too. You see this one doesn't have any scratches up there. And this is the other one. It's all scratched up right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece on. It's just held on there by these clips. Kind of gotta grab it by the edge right here. It helps if you pull this rubber piece out, and there's clips on the bottom right there that go up under this ledge. If you take a putty knife and kind of bend them down a little bit, it'll come off way easier. And then once you can get leverage on it, you can work the rest of them out by hand. And then when you get to the last one, you kind of got to pull it up because it goes underneath this part. You kind of got to pull it up out of there. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting this new chrome piece on. Our pillar is back in here, and we'll replace all of our weather stripping, and yeah, that's it. That's how you get that pillar out of there and how you take the chrome strip off the top. Getting this outside rubber piece back on is actually kind of difficult because this thing is like, it's got like metal in it or something, and it's kind of stiff, and when you pull it off, it will actually kind of form it when you're pulling it off. And when you go to put it back on, it's really hard to get it to set back down to where it's supposed to be. The easy way to do that is grab a rubber mallet like this one and come over here, tap it on like that, and it will pop back on there. You can get the top, but then once you start getting down here, you can't really swing to hit it on there. When you get down to this bottom side, you'll want to take out this screw right here. This keeps the door from swinging open too far. If you take that out, it gives you a lot more room to open the door, and then you can get a better swing and tap it in down here. So I got mine all the way back on. Go ahead, put this screw back on. Screw it back in. So just like that, this video is over. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.